We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Wizards and the Chicago Cubs. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Robin Roberts will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
And now here is Mookie Betts, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For New Mexico, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully, it's with the first 2 guys in the batting order.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish as he lifts it in the air to right field. Sosa is there, 2 down.
Rodriguez.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Alex Rodriguez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And now the first pitch.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. It's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Mark Burley gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Hit the other way out toward right field. There to look it in his Betts, and that's out number 1. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. He's in the top 5 in runs scored in the National League, so he's a big part of the lineup. The guys behind him are doing a good job of driving him in, too, but they'd be a whole different team without him.
So no need to wait, as here he is, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Swing and a little tapper. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And foul.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Popped him up. Arenado is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. So in now for Chicago, Bill Buckner. First offering. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Two-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
Stepping in now, Ernie Banks. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped two straight.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do. In this.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the two-out double. An inning in the books, no score on the show. So here is Alex Rodriguez. First pitch on its way. And he puts it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. 0-1 the count. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time at first for out number two. At the plate now is Joe Jackson. In yesterday's game, he was responsible for the only run driven in by his club. Now the first pitch. As he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike one.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. So now to the plate, Billy Williams, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Throw on to first, in time, one away.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport, Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
Into the box now, Sammy Sosa, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 10 home runs, and 31 RBIs. 1-1 the count now. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Digging in next, Ryan Sandberg. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. That's in the basket. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Into the box, Ron Santo, as he hits one on a line to left field. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
At the plate, Gabby Hartnett. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter's at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches.
Well, obviously not biting on the first 2, so it looks as though they'll just go ahead and wave him down to first base for free here. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Cap Anson. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Santo on second. Hartnett at first. 2 out in the inning. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Top of the third set to get underway, and in next it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. First offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Arenado swings, and this one is crushed out to left field. Gone to lead off the inning. Nolan Arenado touches them all. Number 11 for him on the season, and this ball game is tied at 1.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
To the plate now, A.J. Pierzynski. He's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He'll enter play at 313. 5 homers and 14 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first. So a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Digging in will be Pedro Martinez. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Here's the first pitch. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Here's Mookie Betts. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
That gets down, and the inning will continue.
Boy, talk about frustrating as a pitcher, D-Roll. The pitch before that was some kind of a funky swing, and then he delivers a base hit on the next pitch.
Yeah, that's the name of the game right there. Did he take a bad hack, or was he setting you up there for the second?
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Line drive, base hit to right. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Fouled away. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Throw over to the bag, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. We played 2.5, all even at 1 apiece. Now at the plate, here is Andre Dawson. First pitch of the AB now. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Bill Buckner. He doubled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. In now, Bernie Banks. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count. Billy Williams waits on deck. And the count will be full. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
So next to bat will be Billy Williams. He bounced out last time up. Now both runners are breaking. He swings and misses. Throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Buckner at third. Banks is over at second with 1 down in the inning. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. It is taken, but called strike 3, as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Stepping in now, Sammy Sosa. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The set and the 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. New inning set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Mike Trout.
The center fielder, Mike Trout.
Here's the first pitch to him. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat, it's strike 1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Next to stand in is Alex Rodriguez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Shohei Ohtani digging in next. Drilled right back up the middle. A dot. Oh, and this hits the bag at second base. Throw goes over to third, and they won't get an out here, but the trade-off will be that by hitting the bag, it may very well have prevented a run from scoring.
Took a real risk by going after the lead runner there heading into third. That's always a tough call, and it's hard to fault them for being aggressive, but you hate not to get an out when the batter was giving himself up.
Standing in now, Joe Jackson, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a throw over to first, and he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. But they'll catch a break as the runners are going to stay where they are here as there's no advance. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
The next 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the tag will be too late as they take the lead now at 2-1.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Hard hit toward the hole. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Now batting.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So now to the plate, A.J. Pierzynski, as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. He's set. The 0-1, and it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2, and he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Wizards are out in front here, 2-1. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And as we flash up our Cubs leaderboard, you can see he currently sits in 4th place on the ball club in that category. Into the box now, Ron Santo, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He collected a base hit his first time up. Not in time as he steals second. And it appears now the dugout has decided to put him on for free, so now the double play perhaps in order here with nobody out. And now Gabby Hartnett trying here to plate the tying run from second. A shot down the first baseline. From the belt, the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2. The 1-2. Popped him up. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Out in front of it, strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Still even at 2-2. On the ground to the right side. The second for 1. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Wizards are out in front 2-1. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Pedro Martinez. Now here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Sosa is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. First pitch of the AB now. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run there for Mookie. 19th home run for him on the season. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now 3-1.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Next, it'll be Fernando Tatis Jr. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 10 for him on the year, as it's now a 4-1 ball game. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. To the plate now, Mike Trout. As he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Popped into the air, back behind second. Sandberg is camped under this one, and there's the second out of the inning. So now into the box is Alex Rodriguez. Now here's the first offering. A bouncer up the middle. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Wizards on top 4-1. Now into the box, Andre Dawson. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Swing and a liner and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. The throw into second, and this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
At the plate now, Bill Buckner, and that's the first out. The next Cub up, Ernie Banks, from the stretch.
Ernie Banks.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. So the next to bat will be Billy Williams, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now the first pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Dawson on third with 2 out. Fouled off. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Cubs strand 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Cy Young takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Striding in is Shohei Ohtani. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike two.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Two-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and will do it again.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Fouled away.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Another 0-2 home. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Next up, Joe Jackson. He hit a sac fly earlier. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Lined to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Nolan Arenado will stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. Here it comes.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Fouled off. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Sammy Sosa. And that's in there for strike 1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 coming. To short, hit hard. He's got it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see there, he's sitting in 2nd place in the National League in that department. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. 2 gone. And now in the box, Ron Santo. First pitch on its way. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. They trail it 4-1. Now to the plate, A.J. Pierzynski. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Stepping up is Pedro Martinez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Mookie Betts. Popped him up. Anson will wait on it. And he will make the catch, so that'll do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
So stepping in is Gabby Hartnett. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in the count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Lays off that time, and it's 1 and 2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Standing in now, Cap Anson. Swing and a liner, but that'll land foul, strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Trout, but he doesn't have a chance. It's over his head. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
1-0 the count. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Looking at his career totals, Dawson carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Stepping in now, Bill Buckner, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The catch is made near the line in left, tagging the runner from third.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Ernie Banks. No hits to this point, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. New Mexico leads this one 4-2. Stepping in once again is Fernando Tatis Jr. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he absolutely torched the fastball his last time up. Pretty much so. He's got to be feeling pretty confident right here.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Left side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Into the box now, Mike Trout, and he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Anson will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Up next, Alex Rodriguez grounded out in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base. So he swipes second despite the pitch out.
Yeah, it seemed like everyone in the building knew he was going to be running there, right? Didn't make a difference, though. He got a great jump and absolutely burned it down to second to get in safely.
The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to short. Gloved by Banks. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. Now a pickoff play at second. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning will continue. The throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone. Now to bat, Nolan Arenado. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Comes set. The 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Not a good at bat from him so far. He's got the bases loaded out there, but he's been way too aggressive, chasing the first 2 pitches way out of the zone. He should be sitting pretty right now instead of being down 0-2 in the count.
0-2. Here it is.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. And really stretching out the at-bat as he steps out for a second time. And you wonder if he's trying to get in his head out there as he steps out for a 3rd time now. And he'll step out for a 4th time here. And now be careful, because I don't know many pitchers who care for these type of shenanigans. And now someone's going to need to take charge down there. This is getting ridiculous. And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Here's the 0-2. This is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam, his 2nd of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
They were so close to getting out of this mess. 2 outs, 2 strikes, but then the grand slam gave him something could handle, and he pays for it dearly.
Ryan Dempster comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box, A.J. Pierzynski. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 0-1. And this is popped up near second base. Banks is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Billy Williams.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts 1 at bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys on the pillow, someone can bop one and get them back in this.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation. but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Billy Williams becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Two runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now a curveball misses inside. Line drive to left. Ohtani is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
At the plate, Ryan Sandberg, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Hit hard to short. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still 8-2. All set to start the 9th in this one. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Pedro Martinez. Pitch on the way.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Swing and a liner. Williams is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Mookie Betts is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Fly ball out to right field. Sosa is there. 2 down. Next up is Fernando Tatis Jr. and he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. And now the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So striding in to start the 9th is Ron Santo, and they could use a spark from him here. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
The catcher, number 9, Cubbies.
Hit on the ground to third. Arenado's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cap Anson. He's 1 for 4 so far.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Into the basket, and it's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first home run of the season. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game. To the plate now, Andre Dawson. As he'll take a look at ball one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Curveball swung out and missed. 2-1 now.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Again, another foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's an unbelievable job out of the bullpen. An 8-out save, you don't see that very often anymore.
8-3 tonight. New Mexico took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Mark Burley earns win number 7 on the season. Babe Ruth records 8 outs on his way to the save, his first of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious.
Mm-hmm.